It's a busy night of news, and we're glad you're with us tonight here on ABC4. I'm Brian McElhatton. We're on fire watch for you with dry, tinderbox conditions across the Beehive State, a community evacuated, and an interstate shut down. Fire weather is incredibly active tonight and into this weekend, and we have team coverage for you tonight, breaking down what happened that caused I-80 to shut down. Plus, we're hearing from those on the ground affected by the Forsyth Fire in southern Utah, and that's where we begin with the destructive, rapidly growing Forsyth Fire in Washington County. This afternoon, we learned the fire perimeter finally reached town, Pine Valley. Firefighters tell us the Forsyth Fire has burned at least 1,500 acres, at least 12 homes destroyed so far, and 400 are threatened. Livestock threatened too. Containment sits at 0% tonight. Our Southern Utah correspondent, Cannon Sechrist, was first on the scene of this fire. He is staying there tonight. Cannon, although the evacuation order is in place, not everyone has left. Tell me what you're hearing down there.
Yeah, that's right, Brian. So what I'm hearing is that one resident is actually staying put, keeping a close eye on some of the flames as they edge closer and closer to his family's home. With the flames here in Pine Valley threatening homes, officials say the focus is always on saving lives first, even when that means asking people to leave their property behind.
The most important thing is life, of course. We're going to try and protect structures, we're going to try and protect homes, but when lives are on the line as well, that's going to be the priority. So when people don't follow recommended evacuations and things, that can actually complicate matters and actually cause more loss of property.
But for Reed MacArthur and his family who live here year-round in Pine Valley, staying put, at least for now, felt like the right choice.
Well, we were told to evacuate, and then we were also had our conversation with the wildlands people, and they kind of said, it's your choice. Wind change started to come a little more at us, so we decided to pack our vehicles and get ready, and then we just kind of been waiting now.
Meanwhile, authorities are urging everyone to stay away from the fire zone, including those just trying to get a closer look.
We don't want people in the area. We don't want people standing in fields, standing on the roadways, trying to see the fire.
Reed told me that he used to be a former volunteer firefighter here in Pine Valley. He says he's watching the flames closely and says he will know when it's time to go.
We've just been watching it, and we're smart enough to know that when you can feel the flames on your back of your neck, it's time to leave.
For some, this might seem like an extremely dangerous move, but when I asked Reed why he didn't just leave when the evacuation orders first came out, he said,
well, it's your home. You don't want to ever have to leave, and the worst part of being away from something is the unknown. It's not that we didn't want to leave, we wanted to leave, but at the same time we want to stay and try to save our places. But we're smart enough to know that if there's danger, we're going to be gone. We're not going to risk our lives for it.
Despite Reed still sitting at his home right now watching the flames sweep across Pine Valley, crews are putting a halt to anyone else trying to come into the town.
At this point, we have a hard closure, and it's just off of Central, actually just behind me. We're not letting anybody go up unless there's animals, livestock, and things like that they need to get up there to protect.
So it was last reported that the Forsyth Fire has unfortunately destroyed 12 structures while Reed's home is still standing. Officials are asking everyone to stay clear and let firefighters do their work. Reporting just outside of Pine Valley, Cannon Sechrist, ABC4 News.